So I want to read the next part. I read one part about what emotional abuse is. Now I want to read about how it does damage. How emotional abuse does damage. The primary effects of emotional abuse on the victim are depression, lack of motivation, confusion, difficulty concentrating or making decisions, low self-esteem, feelings of failure or worthlessness, feelings of hopelessness, self-blame, and self-destructiveness. Emotional abuse is like brainwashing in that it systematically wears away at the victim's self-confidence, sense of self-worth, trust in his or her perceptions, and self-concept. Whether it is by constant berating and belittling, by intimidation, or under the guise of guidance or teaching, the results are similar. Eventually, the recipient loses all sense of self and all remnants of personal value. Abused partners tend either to take on the criticism and rejection of their partner or to be in constant turmoil, wondering things like, am I as bad as she makes me out to be? Or is she just impossible to please? Should I stay in this relationship or should I go? If I'm as incompetent as he says I am, maybe I can't make it on my own. Maybe no one will ever love me again. Ultimately, given enough time, most victims of emotional abuse come not only to blame themselves for all the problems in the relationship, but also to believe that they are inadequate, contemptuous, and even unlovable. Emotional abuse is considered by many to be the most painful form of violence and the most detrimental to self-esteem. Emotional abuse cuts to the very core of a person, creating scars that may be longer lasting than physical ones. With emotional abuse, the insults, insinuations, criticism, and accusations slowly eat away at the victim's self-esteem until he or she is incapable of judging a situation realistically. She may begin to believe that there is something wrong with her, or even fear that she is losing her mind. She has become so beaten down emotionally that she blames herself for the abuse. Emotional abuse poisons a relationship and infuses it with hostility, contempt, and hatred. No matter how much a couple once loved each other, once emotional abuse becomes a constant aspect of the relationship, the love is overshadowed by fear, anger, guilt, and shame. Whether it is one or both partners who are being emotionally abusive, the relationship becomes increasingly more toxic as time goes by. In this polluted environment, it is difficult for love not only to grow, but to survive.